I did 163 episodes, and somehow that journey even led us to the Smithsonian Institution. Tom Selleck has always been known for quiet confidence. The mustache, the calm voice, the steady presence that made him a television icon. For decades, audiences saw a composed leading man who seemed untouched by chaos. But behind the polished image was a life shaped by long work hours, pressure, personal sacrifice, and complicated relationships. From his rise as Magnum PI to a decades-long film and television career, Tom's real story was far more layered than it ever appeared on screen. Love entered his life more than once. Marriage brought growth, loss, and change. Time passed, memories formed, and some chapters were quietly left behind. Now, at 80, people are looking back and asking which moments mattered most, who shaped him deeply, and what still stays with him today. This is the story of Tom Selleck's personal life, from the very beginning, tracing the journey that led from humble roots to lasting legacy. Tom Selleck was born Thomas William Selleck on January 29, 1945, in Detroit, Michigan. His mother, Martha Selleck, was a homemaker, while his father, Robert Dean Selleck, worked as a real estate developer. He grew up alongside three siblings, an older brother named Robert, a younger sister named Martha, and a younger brother named Daniel. His ancestry was primarily English, with Irish and German heritage coming from his mother's side. Through his father's lineage, Tom was a direct descendant of David Selleck, an English colonist who settled in Massachusetts in 1633, making Tom an 11th-generation North American descendant. When Tom was just 3 years old, his family relocated to Sherman Oaks, California. This move west shaped his childhood and future. He attended Grant High School, graduating in 1962. Among his classmates was Mickey Dolenz, who would later gain fame as the drummer for the Monkees. After high school, Tom enrolled at Los Angeles Valley College while continuing to live at home and save money. Standing at 6 feet 4 inches tall, he naturally stood out, especially in athletics. During his junior year, Tom transferred to the University of Southern California. At USC, he played basketball for the Trojans and joined the baseball team as a pitcher and designated hitter. He became a member of the Sigma Chi fraternity and the Trojan Knights. While studying business administration, his life took an unexpected turn when a drama coach encouraged him to try acting. The idea stayed with him, and before long, acting became far more exciting than business classes. In his senior year, Tom made a bold choice. He left university to pursue acting full-time, continuing his training at the Beverly Hills Playhouse under respected acting teacher Milton Katsilas. Just as his acting path was beginning, another responsibility interrupted everything. During the Vietnam War era, Tom received a draft notice. Rather than wait, he chose to enlist, joining the California Army National Guard. From 1967 to 1973, he served in Company C, 1st Battalion, 161st Infantry, eventually rising to the rank of sergeant. These years delayed his acting ambitions but strengthened his discipline and sense of responsibility. While others chased auditions, Tom was learning structure, loyalty, and work ethic, lessons that would guide him for the rest of his life. After completing his service in 1973, Tom returned to acting with renewed focus. His first television appearance actually came earlier, when he appeared on The Dating Game in 1965 and again in 1967. He also worked in commercials, including spots for Pepsi-Cola. These early roles were modest but essential. He landed small parts in films such as Myra Breckenridge, where Mae West personally invited him to the set, along with Coma and The 7 Minutes. Television appearances followed in miniseries, TV movies, and guest roles. During this time, Tom became the face of major advertising campaigns. He appeared in commercials for Salem Cigarettes, Revlon's Chaz Cologne, Right Guard Deodorant, Close-Up Toothpaste, Safeguard Soap, and even starred alongside Farrah Fawcett in a Dubonnet ad. In 1972, he took the lead role in the cult film Daughters of Satan. He also gained recognition as private investigator Lance White on the Rockford Files. Outside of acting, Tom was known as an outdoorsman, marksman, and firearms collector, interests that naturally led him toward Western roles. His breakthrough in Westerns came in 1979 with The Sackets, where he portrayed frontier Marshal Orrin Sackett alongside Sam Elliott, Jeff Osterhage, Glenn Ford, and Ben Johnson. That same year, he appeared in Concrete Cowboys. In 1982, he reunited with Elliott and Osterhage in The Shadow Riders. Later Western roles included Quigley Down Under and Last Stand at Sabre River, the latter earning him a Western Heritage Award. After years of steady progress, Tom stood on the edge of a career-defining moment. That moment arrived in 1980 when Tom Selleck was cast as Thomas Magnum in Magnum P.I. He had previously filmed 6 pilots that never made it to series, so this opportunity meant everything. Accepting the role came with a major sacrifice. Due to his contract, he had to pass on playing Indiana Jones in Raiders of the Lost Ark, a role that went to Harrison Ford. Despite a writer's strike delaying Magnum's production, Tom refused to break his contract. He later explained that honoring his word mattered more than chasing another opportunity. Magnum P.I. ran for 8 seasons from 1980 to 1988, producing 163 episodes. In 1984, Tom won an Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series. His on-screen image became iconic: the mustache, Hawaiian shirts, Detroit Tigers cap, and the Ferrari 308 GTS. When the series ended, it became one of the most successful syndicated reruns of its era. During the Magnum years, Tom also starred in films like Lassiter and Runaway, both released in 1984. In 1987, he played a stand-in father in 3 Men and a Baby, which became the highest-grossing film in America that year. He followed with Her Alibi and An Innocent Man. Even as his film career grew, television remained his strongest platform. By the mid-1980s, Tom was at the height of fame. In 1984, he even introduced Nancy Reagan at the Republican National Convention. He turned down major roles, including Mitch Buchanan on Baywatch, choosing long-term balance over instant visibility. This pattern defined his career. He valued stability, pride, and personal comfort over chasing headlines. He also made a memorable television return as Richard Burke on Friends, earning an Emmy nomination in 2000. Although some advisors warned him against the role, Tom trusted his instincts. Later projects included hosting The Practical Guide to the Universe and starring in The Closer, which was short-lived. In the 2000s, Tom returned to westerns with Crossfire Trail and Monty Walsh. He also took to the stage in A Thousand Clowns on Broadway. In 2004, he portrayed General Dwight D. Eisenhower in Ike. Countdown to D-Day, earning praise for his restrained performance. In 2005, he began starring as Jesse Stone in a series of television films, eventually producing them himself and even writing one original installment. In 2010, Tom returned to long-running television as Frank Reagan on Blue Bloods. The series ran for 14 years, ending in December 2024. During this time, he also appeared in films, commercials, and voice roles, while continuing to prioritize family life. Tom's personal life began long before fame. In 1971, he married model Jacqueline Ray. She supported him through years of struggle, and Tom later adopted her son, Kevin Shepard. As Magnum P.I. brought fame, long separations and temptations strained their marriage. The couple separated in 1979 and divorced in 1982. Rumors, relationships, and emotional fallout followed, leaving lasting wounds. Despite moving on romantically, Tom later admitted the divorce was one of the hardest experiences of his life. His bond with Kevin suffered, and the consequences of fame weighed heavily. Everything changed when Tom met British actress Gilly Mack while filming Lassiter in London. He first noticed her performing in Cats and kept returning to the show. Their relationship grew quietly, away from the spotlight. In 1987, they married in a small ceremony, and in 1988, they welcomed their daughter, Hannah. Fatherhood shifted Tom's priorities. He left Magnum P.I. to focus on family and moved to a ranch in California. Balance became his goal. Over the years, Tom repeatedly credited Gilly for keeping him grounded. Their marriage endured, built on communication, loyalty, and mutual respect. Even as rumors occasionally surfaced, Tom remained devoted to his family. In later years, health concerns prompted lifestyle changes, encouraged by Gilly's support. At 80, Tom Selleck looks back with gratitude, proud of his work, his family, and a life that finally found the balance he spent decades searching for. Do you believe fame made Tom Selleck's love life more difficult? Or do you think he ultimately found the balance he wanted? Share your thoughts and stay tuned for more stories from Hollywood's rich history.